Hello, everybody.
Hello,
This is Alex.
this is Boshka. We're the Full Odyssey, and this is episode 78.
No, is it? No, it can't be. 60, it's 68, I think.
Yeah, I was just testing you.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So let's get the elephant out of the room here, and basically, Boschka's sick,
Oh,
and
how dare
I.
you call me an elephant?
I mean, you know what elephants have? Big trunks. Yeah. Hmm.
Now my trunks are medium size.
Okay.
It won't fit otherwise.
And then I got sick actually yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So I started feeling like I think it's just a regular fever because I don't think I have like the typical COVID symptoms.
Would you have a fever?
Yeah, I think so.
Isn't that a typical COVID symptoms?
Yeah, but then you can say anything is a COVID symptom. You know.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Yeah, but
I don't think it was a COVID, but everybody was like so like sure.
mm,
Go. I don't even have a fever, so I was like, okay.
we'll see. But then like last night I was like feeling really cold, and then I tried to put on more layers, and then I was waking up like every other hour because it was too hot. You know, like that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that's what happened to me too.
Yeah.
I woke up every hour because my throat was like dry. I have to cough.
I
Then I need
actually
water, and then I go to washroom.
I didn't need
That's
it.
on my that's on my fourth day. So
Yeah, but
yeah,
actually, I'm not coughing that much though.
hold on, because I didn't cough until like late, like on my third day. And my throat just hurt. Remember when you heard my voice being all
Yeah, but
yeah.
I can still talk though. So I don't know if maybe it'll get worse tomorrow. I don't know, but we'll
I
see.
hope not. I hope not.
Hey man, at least the benefit is we get to call him sick. Hey boy,
I was gone for a whole week.
I know, right? I mean, you're allowed to. I mean, I think they changed the rules. You're allowed to have 5 extra sick days or something,
Probably.
or something like that. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, I want to say like this is a season of sickness, and kind of sucks.
Yeah. Do be careful.
Yes. Be careful.
Watch your health, watch your nut. Yeah.
Did you say watch your nut?
Watch your health and whatnot.
Oh, what nut? I thought you said wash your nut. I was like, I mean, if you think you're dirty, you should wash your hands and nut carefully.
Yeah, I don't miss you. That much I can tell.
So this is kind of I don't know what else we can talk about, but Boshka started streaming,
Yeah,
so that's pretty cool.
I started today, and I kind of experienced what Alex struggle with firsthand,
What
as in
was
like
that?
with like the setting up, seeing how the video, like how the screen size, resolution, how the
Yeah,
audio like settings and whatnot.
yeah.
Yeah,
I try to do that all before I start streaming.
I did. That's the thing. So I did that when I was doing that. Suddenly I heard echo. When you heard echo, I'm like, hold on, it wasn't there before. Probably because I opened my stream after I started streaming.
Oh, I see.
So
So because I don't use that stream to watch chat. I just use the Twitch app, the stream manager.
stream manager.
Yeah, so you just download the Twitch app or on your phone or something. You can use that as
Yeah.
the yeah, or you can
Oh,
actually use if you well I guess you have a second monitor, right? You can go to
yeah.
the stream manager on the Twitch website.
I see. I see. Oh, that
Yeah,
would be cooler.
yeah. So that might work out better for you, and you have like a little bit more control over some things, I suppose.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was that. And yeah, Monster Hunter early game is boring.
I mean, isn't that what?
It is. It is a tutorial. The fun part comes later. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna blast through this and then start streaming again when I could at least like my throat doesn't acting too much. Like earlier the whole time I was just like trying to hold on my cough. So I was like not saying too much. Mute mic, cough, cough, unmute.
But actually, Monster Hunter Rise, the tutorial, lasts
Mm.
for a very, very long time. It's,
Is it?
I
I thought
think,
it's very short.
yeah, to me, it felt like one of the longer tutorials.
You think so?
I think so, because it was like, what, 3 stages, if not more, of tutorials?
I don't think so. I think it was because I think it was the first one, right? The one that you have to beat the Jaggies.
Uh huh.
And then after that, it's like two small mission, right? Like you gotta hunt another like the crappy ones and whatnot. But I think by that moment, you can already go online and fight like the big monsters, like in the hub.
I see.
Yeah,
I guess, I don't know, maybe it feels shorter in the PC version. Or I'm just misremembering things as usual.
probably.
Yeah. But How's the difference between Monster Hunter Rise on PC and on the Switch? Like, is
It looks better. Like I think I was like surprised. That's the number one thing that I was like. I thought it's gonna look kind of like as Switches. Like Switch isn't necessarily bad. It looks good,
yeah,
but I thought it won't look as good on PC, right? Then when I
really?
look at it, I'm like, not at all. It looks as good, if not better. So I was like, oh,
I thought it would have. I would have assumed it would look better on PC, but I don't know. It would play better on PC.
that so far I don't know because there's more button to play around with. I think it's easier.
I
Not
see.
about easier, yeah, easier to access.
Because I'm like looking at the Monster Hunter Rise Deluxe version. It's like a
Hmm.
90. We'll just say $94. $94
I think so.
Canadian.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What the heck?
Yeah, I got like a 20 something percent discount. So buying the deluxe is like it was like 70 something. So it's like the same as buying regular.
Oh, you bought it on a different website, not through
Yeah,
Steam.
no,
I
no,
see.
no,
I
not
see.
on Steam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the best way to do it because like
yeah.
holy cow, Monster Hunter Rise
It was
is
expensive.
it
Yeah,
is right. Dang, and for a 1 year old game, 2 years old.
but yeah, but when I played, I noticed there's like I think there's like new weapon trees and whatnot. There's like several trees that I've never seen before.
I think it's
Like on
because
the weapons,
when you stopped playing, they were still
there's some updates and
releasing
whatnot, eh?
DLC. Yeah, exactly.
And then we got them right away, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's cool. And like, there's a lot of events and whatnot too. So I was like, oh, pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. I
Like
think
event quest.
I
That's
still
a
haven't
big
even
deal.
beat Rise. When I say beat Rise, I didn't do all the event quests and side quests yet, whatever. Like to
But
unlock.
you did the main quest, right? You beat
Yeah, I
the
beat the
big
main
dragon.
story. Yeah, but I didn't unlock
Yeah.
all the DLC stuff. Like I didn't like I unlocked Akuma, but I didn't unlock Rush from
But did you what do you call it? Did you do the hub mission too? Well, it is the hub mission, right?
yes. Yeah, so I'm
Yeah, that's the main story.
HR
Yeah.
rank whatever. I'm
Yeah.
currently at over 100, I think.
Right.
Which if you if you think about it, it's actually not that high. If
Yeah, it's not that high.
yeah,
Because when I was playing, one of my friend already was like 600 something. I was
exactly,
like, what
yeah.
the hell?
Yeah. So 100 is actually just like the bare minimum, I think. Like
100 is where you start the game.
yeah, so it's just like I do want to get back into it, but I'll probably get back into it when the expansion comes out.
Check
Rise
if there's a
Ultimate.
crossplay, bro. It'd
There-
been so cool.
I know,
Is there no
but
crossplay?
no. There's no crossplay, no cross save, no nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
And I think it's because it's hard. It's a lot harder to do that than you think, I guess, because not a
No,
lot of
I'm
companies
pretty
are
sure it
doing it.
is. I know for one, because it's not a fighting game where.
Yeah, you can just, yeah. I don't know
Yeah,
because if Capcom can do it through Street Fighter, I don't see why they can't do it through Monster Hunter Rise. Like, can't they just
that is
throw
true.
everyone in like one server or something?
No, probably that'll suck because no, I don't know.
I don't know.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
about networking and infrastructure or anything like that. But yeah, I hope to play Monster Hunter Rise Ultimate, but I don't know if I want to get it on Switch or PC.
Well, if you're gonna get a PC, you have to start from the beginning, though. That's the thing, right?
Yeah, maybe I'll get it
I
on.
mean, by that moment, I could probably like carry you or something just to get you to your main weapon or whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to. Maybe when it's on sale, like dirt cheap or something, then I'll probably buy it on PC.
Oh, probably. It'll be a bit late though.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm,
whatever.
I'm probably gonna still be up for it. So
What would you say?
yeah.
It is what is going to be your main weapon for this generation for this
That's the thing because I don't do main weapon like ever. I always have like all because I got bored easily, so I always use like different stuff. Like even like earlier on the stream too, I was using sword and shield. I was using longsword. I was using dual blade. Because when I was playing on Switch, either I was like playing lance, gun lance, like great sword, hammer. I was playing everything, even like horn too.
see, and you call me the weird one? You're the weird one for not maining a weapon.
Because I'm master of all, jack of none.
You're more like a jack off. But see, for me, I was using a hammer and I was
Mhm.
having fun with it, but I wanted a slicing weapon because I realized that with the hammer, I wasn't able to slice
Mhm.
off like tails or anything
The
like that.
tails, eh?
Yeah,
Did you use a sword and shield?
I did. That was my main back when I first started playing Monster Hunter, and then I just
That
switched.
I played again and it was really really fun, dude.
Oh yeah,
Like in Rise, I played it again. It was so strong.
every weapon
Because
is strong.
yeah, but I don't know. I think the strongest still longsword though.
Yeah, I think so. They haven't nerfed anything, at least
No,
not to my knowledge.
because when I did the Spirit Helmbreaker,
Yeah,
every time I do it, I break apart. I'm like,
yeah,
what
exactly.
is wrong with this? Too strong. I like it. It
Yeah,
makes stuff goes faster. So
I know bow and arrow was really strong too.
in World, I know. I don't know in this one. In World, I know. Like like you could beat other dragons like 3 minutes or even less.
Yeah, I remember watching a video where one guy defeat
Uh,
the final boss in like 5 minutes with the bow and arrow.
in Rise?
Yeah, and Rise. Yeah,
Oh wow. I
yeah,
need to learn again because I only know it from World. From World, Bow was really, really fun.
yeah,
Mindlessly fun. Like you could see the damage just rack up, rack up, rack up, rack up. Oof.
yeah. I would love to learn how to use a long range weapon for the next one. I think that would be
Do you
pretty
use
fun.
a have you ever used like a light bowgun or heavy bowgun?
I wanted to, but I never did.
Uh, uh
But I don't know which is better. Like,
that depends. Do you like, move around and shoot, 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 move around, shoot, 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 or just, more stationary and just do heavy shot from far away?
well, I like moving around and stuff. But I'll probably I'll probably learn how to use bow and arrow because that looks cool.
Yeah, and the damage is really high too.
Yeah. So,
I think
yeah.
bow and arrow is like still the best choice.
Yeah, and also because like, using guns versus using a bow is like, it's how can I say it? Like you're not as cool using a gun. You know what I mean? It doesn't look as cool.
I mean, I suppose, but I've never been able to use like light bowgun ever.
Oh
Like
really?
I just can't. It's just totally not my style.
Oh, what's
Damage too low, and then everything's just too unreliable.
oh I see.
Kind of like that. Yeah.
Is it supposed to be like using it as like a poking weapon? Like you just pick at them a little bit?
I don't know. That's the thing because like for me, I always use the heavy, right? So for me, I just like stay in one spot and just like shoot them like relentlessly. When they
Uh,
attack, I just block it and then just keep shooting, like a very mindless game. That's that's what I do with heavy bowgun.
oh, I see.
It feels good,
Mm,
but yeah, for light, I don't know. I don't understand.
interesting. Okay. Is there a weapon that you wouldn't want to use?
Other than light bowgun,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how about the insect glaive though. Did they change anything in this one? I haven't used it this time, like at all.
I think they made it weaker this game.
Oh, did they? Yeah, because I didn't use it at all. It's probably like the only weapon I didn't use in Rise.
Oh, I see.
I'm not sure why either, because I've probably never been that interested in it, especially since like twin blades, you could fly around anyway, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking it's because Insect Glaive has kind of lost its use because you have wire bugs and stuff, so you can fly around with anything, with any weapon.
True. No, that's true. That's true. That's true. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Insect Glaive lost its only like advantage over all the
which is
weapons.
mid area,
Yeah,
and a lot
exactly.
of the weapons could like do mid air jump too, right?
Exactly, yeah. So
So yeah.
there's
Do
real
you know like yeah? Do you know what like insect glaive's weapon skills are? Like bug skills?
no idea because I remember when it first came out in Monster Hunter 4. Is it 4 generations? I think well, anyways, the first appearance of
Yeah,
Insect Glaive, I wanted to use it, but
because it looks pretty cool, eh?
it looks cool, right? But then raising the bugs and stuff is a little bit tricky at that time.
Pain in the butt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you had to
because
mix and match all the different bugs and stuff. And I was like, oh,
and you have to like hit it like on the right spot and whatnot too, right?
exactly. I think they
Yeah,
simplified it a lot since then. Now you just
yeah.
level it up and it's whatever.
Because for me, I played in World, right? I don't know if they simplified it even more since World, but like you have to hit the head to get the red, you have to hit the wing to get this, you have to hit the leg to get the yellow one, and then when you get all three, then you could like power up and whatnot, like your Super Saiyan mode, stuff like that. So I was like, bit of a pain in the butt, yeah.
It is, yeah. I wish Insect Glaive had something else going on for it, but I guess not.
Like how though? Like any idea? You think you could just like make it cooler somehow?
Maybe give it a little bit more damage. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know. What would be cool? Maybe more.
Maybe have the bug be like the dogs and cat, like just always out instead of having you to like aim the bug and like hit it.
Oh, as in like have a mode that has all the bug flies around and just help you in battle. That's pretty
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, like if you fulfill a certain criteria or whatever, no, the bugs is gonna start flying around, just like hitting the enemy nonstop. That's pretty cool. Like applying status effect and whatnot. That
Yeah.
worked.
Or like have like a bug swarm or something. Like you throw something at that boss and then all the bugs will start like attacking or something. I don't know.
That's kind of OP.
It sounds like a dark magic. So what new weapon would you want them to introduce in
Fist,
Fist?
fist.
They used to
I
have
want a
Fist,
fist
didn't they?
weapon. Today, I never knew.
I think it was in Monster Hunter the online version, like the online MMO or not MMO.
There is a knuckle. Yeah, yeah, the frontier was it?
Yeah, I think Frontier. I think shoot, it's not called Knuckles, was it? It was called something else.
I have no idea. I never. I didn't even know. I said it
Yeah,
because I
but
thought it would look cool. But when you said there, it was already out. I'm like, what?
yeah, they also had Tonfa blades too.
Tonfa too. Tonfa's cool. Is it not very popular? That's why we don't have it, or what?
I believe, yeah, I don't know. I believe it was because it was weak or something. I don't know, or they decide not to bring it back for whatever reason.
Because the Charge Axe was from that era too, right?
I think so.
And
Uh,
then yeah,
I would love
because it's really
to.
strong, people love it.
I would love to see like a spear weapon. I think that would be pretty cool.
We have not like lance, but a
Uh,
spear.
like a spear, because lance is like slow, right?
Yeah.
I want something that's like
Well,
fast and multiple attacks.
isn't that isn't that what Encyclave is all about?
Is it? I don't think so. Isn't Insect Glaive all about like mobility and moving around and stuff? I want
Yeah,
the
but it's like a pole arm that hits multiple stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, it's too similar to other weapons that I would want.
Like what? Oh, like you mean like lance, eh? Like I
Yeah,
mean spear.
yeah, spear.
I
Like,
don't know. For me, because spear, I think the trickier part is that if you use spear and mostly like like poke, 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 I think it'll be pretty hard to hit an enemy because it's gonna be like the hitbox will be pretty small, right?
instead of having a switch axe, we just have axe.
Like just a big axe.
Yeah, or maybe it's like a medium-sized axe.
Oh, I was thinking like if it's like a big axe, what would it be like a great sword then? Like a big charge shot and small.
Exactly. I don't know. See, like, I don't know what kind of new weapon
Yeah,
they can
if it's like
introduce.
a medium axe, won't it be like just like hammer then? But it's a slicing though.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the advantages of using a greatsword?
Greatsword, it's a heavy one hit. At least back then, it's like the one hit was so heavy that you deal like insane damage in like short amount of time.
So maybe just axe can be like a fast, not as damaging. I don't know.
Won't that be a longsword?
Yeah, but longsword has weak sharpness, right? And it's also longswords of like counter base, isn't it? Like you're using
True,
your
that is
arch
true.
to counter.
Depend how you use it, but yeah, I use it as a full counter.
Yeah,
That is true.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm sure
How
there's
about a nunchuck? Like a dual nunchuck. It's just that it behave like a twin blade, but it's just completely dull, like a just
blunt.
blunt. Yeah. So you just hit the head non-stop. It'll just knock like stun, 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 stun.
So how would you balance it? Because it would either be really OP or
Yeah.
very very weak.
Because yeah, that's the thing. The thing is like because it's very short, right?
Yeah.
So you have to like either hit the enemy when the head down or get it stunned like or like get it staggered. You have to hit it like at the right moment,
Yeah.
kind
See.
of thing, to get the stun. So
Oh, you know what? Maybe it can
what?
be a nunchuck that can transform into a pole arm, like a staff, a bow staff. So then, like, you can use the bow staff for long range attacks, and then when you're getting close to hit the enemy in the head,
Yeah,
you just transform into nunchucks and smack it, swing it around for quick knockout damage.
that sounds like a good idea. But for me, I don't know. This is just me. I want like when it switch it to like a spear, you know. So it has a sharp edge, so now you can cut the tails.
I don't. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to design it so that when you can transform the nunchuck into a staff, they don't have sharp edges. I don't know.
Maybe
Hey, what are the wrist blades called?
wrist blade.
The one from Warcraft 3 Illidan had? Maybe that could be a
Yes,
weapon. Or forearm blades, I guess. I don't know.
but that's gonna be pretty similar to dual blade, don't you think? Because it's a high speed, close range, dual
Hmm,
bladed.
that's true, yeah.
What about like a whip blade?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Right? You could hit like from pretty far away with like a medium to long range attack with like a whip.
A whip, yeah.
Yeah, so the
Oh,
damage is gonna be pretty low, but
yes. So what you can do is Oh that's stupid. Because I was gonna say like with the whip, maybe you can tie up the monster and like stun them for a little bit. But I was like, isn't that just what a wire bug ability is?
That is true.
Yeah, so they kind of
But
did it already in a way.
true.
You know what? I would love to see a lightsaber in Monster Hunter Rise.
I have it.
The mods, right?
Yeah.
Via mods.
Yeah, that's right.
Does
The
it make the
mods.
sound too?
Yes, it does. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
That's pretty cool.
Even like I put like mods for like the Fate series, Excalibur.
Yeah.
So when I was using a long sword, like it'll have the Excalibur look too. When I use my ultimate attack, I'll go Excalibur. It's like all this light and grandeur too. So that was pretty
Hey,
fun.
you're making my Monster Hunter Rise anime? That's not fair.
It's really cool. They have like a lot of effect and whatnot, so it was really fun.
But speaking of Star Wars, there's apparently rumors going around saying they're planning to make more Star Wars game.
See, the thing is, like for me, I want a Star Wars game but I want it less what you call it, less story related and more original. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by story related?
Like I don't want them to, make it like a subs, like a side story of episode 2. Let's just say like that. You know what I mean? Or a sub story of episode 5. When this happened, there's in this galaxy that was this and this, and this is our main character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't like the restricting thing.
Yeah, that's why I suggested that we play Star Wars, the MMO that's made from BioWare.
Is the MMO just like a free kind of thing or what?
Yeah, it's free to play, and then
No. I mean I don't mean it that way. As in like what's the setting for the story? Because
it's like it takes place like thousands of years before the main story. So like all the Jedis
like
and Sith are still
the Jedi
around then.
War, right?
Yeah, exactly, something like that. So there's no rule of 2 for Sith. It's still a lot of Siths out there.
Ah.
Yeah.
So the place before all the rules and whatnot gets solidified.
Yeah.
It's still
something.
free and whatnot, eh? Oh, that's pretty cool. But that's the thing, though. The thing with MMO is that, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. There's probably a shitty thing to say because, I mean, I play a lot of MMO too, but, like, when you talk about MMO, sometimes it just feels like what you do don't matter. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by it doesn't matter?
As in, like, what you're doing, everybody else is doing too. If you get what I mean.
So you wanna
Like a single store, like single player or like multiplayer, but like not that big. That's kind of like a very contained of your own.
Yeah, but that's why Star Wars Fallen Order was a good game, right?
And I loved it. Yeah, it was great.
So that's the kind of game you want.
Kind of, but I want even more.
Well, they're supposedly making a sequel. We don't know yet. So.
Oh yeah, that would be lovely.
And there's some other games.
Remind me, I need to finish that game. I'm halfway there.
Well, actually, now that you know more about the Star Wars series, did it make you appreciate the games more, or not really?
For me, it made me appreciate the world more. Like not exactly the well, I guess the characters too and whatnot, but not really characters. I guess not even like the whatever, but like just the setting of like what you said before, like the possibility of the Force. How unlimited it is, how how people are like terrified at this Jedi or Sith, those lightsaber wielder.
Yeah.
How just wielding them, it makes me go like, whoa, wow. So they were this afraid because of this whole crap has happened before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of gave me a bit of a context, but at the same time, it gave me more appreciation of the world. Because even if like when I'm playing that and suddenly Han Solo show up and whatnot, I'm like, oh, cool, Han Solo. But I'll be like, just that, like I'm not, I'm not thinking, whoa.
But doesn't that?
Unless Darth Vader show up and start doing Duel 101, that I would panic a little bit, but
you're more afraid of the bad guys than you are of like the heroes showing up.
As always.
I see. Okay. There's a new Star Wars show that came out called The Book of Boba.
The Book of who?
The Book of Boba.
Who's Boba?
Boba Tea?
Like Boba Fett's brother or something?
No, Boba Fett is that's the story of him. Like, so you know how in episode 6 he got sucked into that Sarlacc pit?
Right.
This is a story of him coming out, like surviving that thing, and then becoming a crime lord.
Oh, so he didn't die there.
He didn't die. No, he survived. because
Oh, okay.
now that Jabba the Hutt died, oh, spoilers alert, Jabba the Hutt died and Boba survived.
Vacuum.
Yeah, there's a power vacuum, exactly. And then Boba Fett decides he wants to be a crime lord and takes over that Jabba the Hutt territory. But of course, taking over that territory means there's going to be enemies and other gang related incidents out there.
Right.
So, yeah, so this is a story of how he rose to power.
Oh, that seems awesome.
I think you'll like it, actually. I was watching, right now there's only 3 episodes, but then I was watching the second episode and so the second episode, I was just like, wow,
Yeah.
I think you would really appreciate what's happening in the second episode. I don't want to
So
spoil much of
yeah,
it.
yeah. Don't spoil much, but like, you think it's a pretty neat story, eh?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool to see how he is, so Jabba the Hutt ruled with fear.
Iron Fist. Oh,
Yes.
all right.
So in the trailer, Boba Fett's just like, I intend to rule with respect.
Well, get it yourself. Respect are earned, and you earn it through fear.
Yeah, exactly. And he's always like, you can speak freely, so speak freely. Like that kind of thing. Like he wants people
Yeah.
to recognize him.
And then shoot him in the back after they spoke.
I think, well, it's because Boba Fett is a Mandalorian. And Mandalorian has a code of honor, so to speak, because they're a warrior race of people.
I see.
Kind of like Saiyans, but in a different way.
In a different way.
Well, because Saiyans love to fight. I don't think Mandalorians love to fight. I think they're just they honor the warrior code. I guess I don't know.
Huh. Warrior code. But he's a bounty hunter, though. How was that?
No, he used to be bounty hunter. I think after he survived that Sarlacc pit, he decided not to be a bounty hunter anymore because he wants to take over as the crime lord.
Huh? Yeah, because I was like thinking like the warrior code and whatnot, right? And then crime lord and bounty hunter is kind of like opposite, kind of like not really. But I'm like, maybe that's just my idea of warrior code, right? Might not be the same as what.
You also have to understand that Boba Fett didn't grow up on Mandalore as well. His dad did, probably.
I never knew that. Okay.
Well, I guess because we haven't watched 1, 2, 3 yet, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, did you want to watch 1, 2, 3, or did you want to skip and go to like the TV shows?
You can watch 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's not a bad movie, is it?
I think 1 is pretty bad. Like I was bored watching it, and I remember watching 2. Two was pretty cool, and 3 was pretty cool.
Oh, okay. So 1 was just a bad one, eh?
I think it's because there's too much hype surrounding episode 1. That's why they made it bad. I guess I don't know.
I mean, I think we can just like weather it.
I suppose. I mean, you've seen worse before, Hulk, and
Oh, Hulk is still worse. Then I have no qualm. I have no issue.
I don't know what's worse, episode 1 or Hulk. Yeah, it's hard to. Actually, no. I would say episode 1 is worse.
1 is worse, eh? Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I haven't seen 1 in a while too, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching 4, 5, 6 a long time ago, and I was just like, oh yeah, this is so good, this is so good. But then upon rewatching it again with you, my score lowered, right? So maybe the same thing will happen with 1. It's just like I thought it was bad, but it's actually better than it is, or vice versa.
Maybe.
So now that we're halfway through the year.
Huh? I'm sorry, what?
Halfway through the new year.
Oh, I thought you said halfway through the year.
No,
That's
what
what year is it? How long? I thought I was off work for 5 days, not 5 months.
Halfway through the first month of the new year.
Yeah.
Did you buy any? I forgot to ask you. Did you buy any of the games that went on sale for Christmas?
No, I didn't.
Oh boy.
Because I was forcing myself to buy this Monster Hunter and Elden Ring.
Oh, okay.
So for the next coming like probably 4 months, I won't be able to buy any games.
Because there's quite a bit of games coming out that's that's just like I want it, but at the same time. But at the same time.
Because for me, that's my top most Elden Ring is my most wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, like for Rise, a lot of my friends wanted to play that on PC because they don't have Switch.
Yeah.
And a lot of like my Indonesian friends and my Japanese friends too. So I'm like, okay, we'll get it. So that I kind of like promised them ahead of time. So
I see.
So that's why I kind of forcefully bought it.
But for me, I think I forget what games I bought, but I did buy some games. I bought Element TD. That was one of them.
Right.
And oh yes, and I bought Uno and the Game of Life and Monopoly.
I bought Uno, so I remember that one. Yeah, I think that's the one I bought
Yeah.
for Christmas.
And then I got
Uno.
Overcooked.
Right. Oh, talking about that, Mahjong. There's this the Mahjong that I told you about. They just had a new mode.
Yeah.
I think that was the closest one to the Hong Kong Mahjong.
Oh, see, I
So if
helped.
you're interested, yeah.
See, that's what like that's kind of like a dream, or not really a dream, but like maybe like a faint spark in me. Is like one
Yeah.
day I hope we get popular enough that we can like develop a game or two. And there's
Yeah.
two games I really want to make, and that is a good Hong Kong style mahjong game
Yeah.
and Castle Fight. You remember Castle Fight from Warcraft 3?
Which one is that?
It's like there's 3 lanes and you have to
Right?
defend your castle. That's why I call it Castle Fight. But you have to build buildings, and the buildings auto produce units, and you like the units fight each other. And
Oh, and you make like towers and stuff like that?
there's no towers. I guess
So
there
what
is
do you
towers. I
make?
forget, but you're just building buildings, and they auto produce the units, and then like
What kind of buildings do you make? I don't think I've played this one.
no, it's just like, oh, you build barracks to make warriors.
Oh, and then they just spawn from there.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that one I played. That one I've played.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I kind of
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
see them remake that game, or
Now
somehow
we gotta
in
make
like
it ourselves.
yeah. But because playing Elementary, it made me remember Castle Fight, and I love Castle Fight. Castle Fight was like one of my favorites custom games for Warcraft 3.
Alex turned 30. Happy birthday. And then he
Yeah.
started running through memory lane already.
Yeah.
Wait, when
Yeah.
was your birthday? Was it today or yesterday?
It's well, as a
No, tomorrow.
no, because as a recording, it would have been like
Yeah.
last week. But when
Ah,
this episode gets released, it'll be last week.
I see.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was a happy birthday to me because I got sick. Thanks a lot, Bosh.
Yeah, the world just decided. "Eh."
Yeah, so that sucked. But I did eat sushi,
Oh,
and
nice.
yeah,
I
and I
want
ate
sushi.
DQ Blizzard cake.
Oh, somebody went fancy.
Yeah, and it was tasty. But guess what? After I woke up in the middle of the night and I puked some of it out, so I didn't get to
Did
enjoy
you?
all of it. Yeah,
Did you actually puke it all out?
I didn't puke all of it out. I just puked a little bit,
Yeah.
like maybe like a couple of cookies or something. I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just like I don't know. I
Uh,
just felt the urge to puke a little bit, and I just went to the washroom.
mm,
So I don't know this sickness. I hope it goes away by Friday, but we'll see.
yeah, let's hope so.
Because I don't know. I don't know if this sickness is gonna be like, oh, it's gonna get worse or better.
No, it should just get better.
That's what they always say, right? It's always a green, or there's always a light at the end of the tunnel or something, but there never is.
Because for me, I'm in the better mode now. Like that's the thing. Like I was so close to just coming to work today,
Yeah,
but then I still have like this. I don't know if you could hear my nosy voice and whatnot,
yeah,
and I still cough a little bit here and there. Like I'm okay. I could like go to work without like issue,
mm,
but when I called the 811,
yeah.
they were like, "No, it's not about you. It's the people that you'll be in contact with." I'm like, "Oh, right." So I was like, "Oh."
You should have been like, oh, so what's your point then?
So I was like, yeah, I was thinking like, oh yeah, I guess if I go there and everybody gets sick, well, the next couple of days I'll be working on my own. I'm like,
I mean, that's nothing new. I
That's
mean, you pretty much more or less work on your own, anyways.
true. But at least they're physically there. You know what I mean?
I
If there's like
suppose.
nobody there and just me alone, that would be pretty depressing.
I
Not
suppose.
because of the workload. It's just like, why am I here? Just to suffer, kind of thing.
I say that to myself every time. That's life, man. That's just life.
Uh, oh, by the way, I have a story of unfortunate event.
Oh, what happened?
So 2 days ago, I was trying to get like tested, right?
Yeah.
So I was asking my cousin because my cousin got it too.
Oh, shoot.
He got tested, and he was already fine. Like he got tested, and I asked him, he's like he didn't need appointment. I'm like, oh, okay. So I just went there in a hurry, right?
Yeah.
As I was went there in a hurry, the floor, it was raining, so it was kind of like drizzle a little bit.
Yeah.
So I was walking down the hill with the drizzle. It was like, okay, like it washed the ice off, right? I'm like, okay. So I kind of walk a little bit in the middle of the street. So I was like, because I don't want to stay to the side because the side has a lot of snows and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So I was walking by slowly, 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 and like what 80% down the hill, I was like, fine, right? There's like I'm not slippery or whatever. I'm like, huh. I've made it this far. Like in my head, I was like, oh, I made it this far without slippery. So I guess the road is getting pretty clear. Before I finished that thought, I slipped,
Oh my god, Bosh.
scrapped my left leg, and kind of like what you call it, like sprained my ankle just a little bit, like a tiny sprain.
Oh my
So
god.
so I was like, okay, oh, like it sucked. And then I went to the area where the test is. So I have to walk a little bit. The thing is, like that way, the whole sideway and all the crossroad is like ice. It's like my ankle high, like not my ankle, my shin high ice. Like it was just ice everywhere, like on the side road and on the 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 crossroad when you press the light,
Yeah.
to cross. It was ice in that area too. I'm like, yo.
Oh my god, Bosh.
So no. So I was like, I was being very careful. So I was like, but I keep like, slipping, and then I like, got a small heart attack and like couple every time, and then like car passing through like by my side because like I was like right on the right, like on the side road, right, and I was like, whoa. So it was like so scary the whole time. The moment I got there, the guy was like, "Oh," I asked him like, "Hey, excuse me, is this like where the?" And like, yeah. This is where you get the testing. But do you have an appointment? I'm like, no, I don't. I thought like there's a one without the appointment. No, we can't do that anymore. Starting like I think this week, we only accept with appointment. I'm like, oh, bloody hell. So I went back the same way.
Yeah.
Made it back to home. Of course, I'm like wet and tired and like miserable. Went back home, trying to book my appointment, right? Book my appointment, trying to, and then the website says try again, like, try again later.
Yeah.
Because you can't book it anymore. I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh my god.
So, so after that, I was like, I keep checking like every half an hour. It still won't let me, So I was like, tired. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat. So I picked up my my bowl and like my stuff, right, trying to get like food.
Yeah.
As I was standing up, I was trying to walk with my bad leg that I didn't remember it was bad. I tried to stood up, lost my balance, fell again, and then what you call it, like sprained my other ankle, and then scraped my whole legs too. Now I have like 4 band-aids on my leg because I'm like bleeding everywhere. And now I can't walk properly because like now both of my ankles are like sprained.
The story of Boshka. But
Yeah.
then how are you gonna go to work then?
What do you mean?
If your ankles is more or less sprained.
Well, I just walk slowly.
Bro.
You've seen me worse. You've seen me in a worse condition.
Yeah, but doesn't mean that I have to see you suffer.
Oh, you don't have to see it. Just look away, like you always do.
I mean, I don't try to look away, but I can't help it. I just don't want to deal with your
that's
shit.
that's why I told you. Just look away. I'm okay with that.
Bro, I don't want you to be like, oh, Alex, I need Alex. Oh,
No.
never mind.
You're the last person I will ask for help. Don't worry.
Oh, Boshka.
Yeah, but that was fun. Like that happened. The thing is, like, the fun part is, like, my luck has been really high since the start of the year.
Yeah.
And then all the unlucky stuff just come hitting in like one sitting. So
I think this is a sign telling you.
it's a karma. The thing is flopping upside down.
I don't know if it's karma, but it's definitely a sign saying, you should relax a little bit, Bosh.
I think I'm like super relaxed too.
Maybe a little too relaxed.
Maybe. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I suppose.
What's new on your side?
I was gonna say nothing. Just turned 30. As I said last week, I'm balding. I'm losing all my hope, all my hairs, all my dreams, all my wishes. They're all gone. All disappeared into the darkness that I call life.
I see.
Yeah.
So one thing that I want to tell you is that I'm happy for you. Keep it up. I wish you the best.
Good old Bosh. Thanks. I can always rely on you to cheer me up when I need you the most.
Oh, well, I wasn't trying. Don't worry.
Yeah. So this is I guess a chill episode, I suppose. Like just us talking, shooting the shit, doing our own thing. Yeah. I don't know. Anything else you would like to add, Bosh?
Nothing at all. Oh, I just realized that Fool's Odyssey got like 13 follower now. That's pretty rad.
Yeah, that's good, I suppose. I don't know.
On the Twitch, I mean.
Yeah. Well, also you have to follow us too, Bosh.
I did.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why it's 13 because you're number 13.
Because I saw it's 12. Oh, I gotta click. That's 13. So I was like, oh, cool.
13 is Basha's lucky number, by the way,
13 is my birthday, so
which is why it's your lucky number.
I hope.
But yeah, so hopefully we can stream more and get more followers
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Definitely.
Yeah. But until then, I guess we'll see.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. This is Boshka.
This is Alex.
We'll see you again in a better life. Bye-bye.
Bye.